Balanced fertilization, higher crop yield, and healthy soil. My name is Dr. Patel, retired research scientist, Anand Agriculture University, Anand, and guest faculty, Patel University, Vadodara. Why important? So the problem. So if the farmer are not follow the balanced nutrition, then there will be decline soil fertility, you can see here. Then at present in India and globally, the input cost of the farming is increasing, like seeds, fertilizer, pesticides, labor charges, etc. And here you can see the huge disparity in farmers' earning across states in India. So here you can see that in Punjab, the farmer earning 26,701, in Haryana 22,841, Kerala 17,915, whereas average it is average monthly income, whereas in Jharkhand 4,895, Orissa 5,112, and in West Bengal 6,762 average monthly income per agriculture household. Healthy soil, healthy crop, healthy people. So you can see here healthy soil, biological diversity, more food production, water holding capacity is good, and carbon storage in healthy soil. So you can see the crop grown in healthy soils. So farmers are happy because they are getting the good income from the healthy soil. The farmer use indiscriminate fertilizer use resulted in soil degradation. So farmers are using the unbalanced fertilizers. So here you can see that indiscriminate or excessive use of chemical fertilizer in the crops, and particularly in Punjab, they are more chemical fertilizer in rice and wheat crops. So you can see that imbalanced fertilizer use evidenced by wider fertilizer consumption ratio. So in Haryana, they are applying more nitrogen fertilizer as compared to phosphorus and potassium. The ideal ratio of the NPK is 2:1:1, so they are not maintained. Similarly, in Punjab also, they are applying huge quantity of the nitrogen and meager quantity of the potassic and phosphatic fertilizer. Similarly, in UP also, so they are not maintain the NPK ratio in the soil, resulted in the degraded soil. The crop productivity has been declined. Multi-nutrient deficiencies in India and global farms. So the farmers are apply the excessive use of the chemical fertilizers, high analysis fertilizer like urea, ammonium sulfate, DAP, muriate of potash, single superphosphate. So at present we are observing the micronutrient deficiency. So in 1950 we are observing nitrogen deficiency. In 1970 we are observed the deficiency of the nitrogen, iron and zinc. In 2025 we are observed the multi-nutrient deficiency: nitrogen, iron, zinc, manganese, boron, molybdenum, etc. So we should have to use the balanced nutrition and as per the soil test value. So there is no any nutrient deficiency occur in the farmer's fields, resulted in farmer get the higher crop productivity. So I have mentioned that low fertilizer use efficiency, farmers are applied 100% urea, then only 30 to 40% absorbed by the plants, and the rest of they can be leached down or volatile in air. So that we have to look it. So practices to be adopted to improve fertilizer use efficiency in rice cultivation. So we have to use the application of fertilizer in particular stage spacing to reduce competition, become soil to optimum pH value favorable for fertilizer absorption. So in rice crop we should have to use the ammonium sulfate, but you know that farmers are generally use the urea fertilizers. So agronomy efficiency of fertilizer nitrogen used on corn grain in the United States from 1964 to 2002. So here you can see that kg grain per kg nitrogen. So in the beginning we are getting more response up to 65%, but at present the crop response has been declined. So 30% increase in nitrogen efficiency, 12% increase in fertilizer nitrogen percentage, and 40% increase in corn yield. So here you can see fertilizer use efficiency. To enhance the fertilizer use efficiency of urea and ammonium sulfate. So urea, use of urea products such as neem-coated urea, zinc-coated urea, sulfur-coated urea briquettes may be promoted in place of plain urea. Ammonium sulfate, you have to time of application, soil testing, and organic fertilizers. So here you can see the fertilizer use efficiency, soil application, drip, and fertilization. So we are getting highest fertilizer use efficiency in fertigation. We are applied to the drip irrigation. Second one, drip irrigation, and third one is soil application. Similarly true for the phosphorus and potassium nutrient. Plant nutrient icon, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium major nutrient, sulfur, calcium, magnesium secondary nutrients, but it is important one. Then zinc, iron, manganese, copper, and boron are the micronutrients. The requirement is very low, but it is very important. The farmer should have to adopt 4R principles of nutrient stewardship, means right source, matches fertilizer type to crop needs. So we have to use right source for the particular crop and particular type of soil and climatic condition. Then right rate matches amount of fertilizer to crop need. As per the need of the crop, we should have to apply the right rate. Then right time, make nutrients available when crop need them. So as per the need of the crop stage of the crops, we should have to apply the nutrient in right time for maximum utilization by the plant. Then right place, keep nutrient where crop can use them. So band application, then foliar application. So we should have to take note this. So 4RS promote best management practices to achieve cropping system goals while minimizing field nutrient loss and maximizing crop uptake. Because you are knowing that the chemical fertilizer are actually costly input, so we have to see that minimum nutrient loss and maximum uptake of the nutrient of the particular nutrients. Importance of balanced supply of fertilizer to soil. Unbalanced excess nitrogen in cereal rice may result in losing, greater weed competition, and pest attacks, with substantial losses of cereal or paddy cult production. Primary, secondary, and micronutrients, which are the most deficient in soil, limit the yield and or affect the quality. They cannot be substituted by other nutrients. Means, suppose in your soil zinc is deficient, then we should have to apply zinc through zinc sulfate. Suppose iron deficiency, then we should have to apply ferrous sulfate or ferrous oxide. So whatever the nutrient deficient soil, that nutrient we should have to correct it by the right source and right time. So role of macro versus micronutrients. So here you can see the charts, you can read it. So the importance of the micronutrient as well as macronutrient. So macronutrient nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, secondary nutrient calcium, magnesium, sulfur, and micronutrient zinc, iron, copper, boron, molybdenum, cobalt, etc. Soil, plant, animal, human health chain. So you can see that the health of the human being depend upon soil, plant, because they are important. So there is a link with the soil, plant, animal, human with the health of the animal or human being. So effect of soil, plant, animal relationship on human health. The relationship between man and the trace element status of soil, plants and foodstuff is a field of increasing concern. Studies in the PB contaminant area of the southern panels of the United States of America have shown a significant enhancement of lead in blood and hair of 2 to 3 years old children in villages with high soil lead values compared with nearby control. So nutrients play important role with the health of the human being as well as the animals. Soil testing is the first step for soil fertility management. So before applying or before sowing of the crops, we should have to take the representative soil sample from the field, then carried out soil testing. Then on the basis of the soil test value, we should have to apply the nutrient in soil. Suppose the nutrients are deficient, then particular nutrients are applied to the right source. When the soil having the high nutrient status, then you should have to apply less 25 to 50% as compared to the recommended dose of the fertilizer of the state agriculture university of a particular state of a particular country. Integrated nutrient management means combination of organic, inorganic and biofertilizers. Don't use only organic or inorganic fertilizers, but the research result indicated that integrated nutrient management gives significantly higher crop production and quality as compared to organic or chemicals fertilizers. So balanced fertilization. So here you can see that girl walking on a rope and she keep the balance. If she lose the balance, then fall down and she might be injured. Similarly, balanced fertilizer is very important. So application of balanced fertilizer based on actual limitation of nutrient in the soil is very crucial to increase the production and productivity of crops. Overuse and underuse of fertilizers. Overuse of fertilizer, particularly nitrogen, may lead to nitrogen deposition. Chronic nitrogen addition may increase soil nitrogen mineralization. Excessive use of nitro fertilizer leads to soil acidification, a negative soil health trait, as it leads to an imbalance in nutrient availability. Underuse of fertilizer means that soil nutrients exported with crops are not being replenished, leading to soil degradation and decline yield. Here also soil pH is very important. The ideal soil pH is 6.5 to 7.5, but if we are use the excessive acidified fertilizers like urea, ammonium sulfate, then there will be decrease of the soil pH resulted in imbalance of the nutrient availability in the soil. Balanced fertilization. Excessive fertilizer is one of the causes for low fertilizer use efficiency. So when we apply the nutrient balance as per the soil test, then our fertilizer use efficiency has been increased and we are getting the more profit from the farming and we keep soil healthy for a longer time. So here you can see that balanced fertilization program. Here the gentleman keep the balances. Balanced use of fertilizer, a key to sustaining crop productivity and soil quality. The experiment has been conducted in ICAR, Indian Institute of Soil Science, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. So nutrient application either to balance fertilization use or indicated nutrient management 100% NPK plus farmyard manure, improve soil organic carbon, physical condition and biological status of soil. Sustainable yield index obtained with balance and integrated nutrient management was higher than with imbalanced fertilizer nutrition. Thus, balanced use of fertilizer is the most suitable nutrient application option to sustain crop productivity and soil quality in our country. So here you can see that 100% nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium plus farmyard manure given to the maize or corn crop. So you know that when you apply only 100% nitrogen, then you can see the growth of the maize crop. So it is advantageous as per the balanced nutrition and inform integrated nutrient management, we obtain the higher crop production of the maize crop. So effect of nutrient management on soil quality at the long-term fertilizer experiment. Also you can see that when we apply 100% NPK plus farmyard manure, then the soil quality index is greater as compared to the other parameters like control, 100% nitrogen, 100% NPK, 50% NPK and so on. It is a case study of Nepal. So women farmer improving income with precision fertilizers. So you can see that women master climate resilient farming for bigger and better yield in Nepal. So you can see here the women role in Nepal for the farming. Then second picture, vegetable farming has improved and when the production has been good and livelihood and confidence of women farmer has been also increased. Drip irrigation and soil conservation, a synergistic approach. Soil conservation is the practice of protecting the soil against erosion or deterioration, thereby maintaining its fertility and preventing its degradation. By combining drip irrigation with soil cultivation technique, farmer can achieve a synergistic approach that not only conserve water but also protect the soil, leading to sustainable agricultural practices. Drip irrigation delivers water directly to plant root. This method minimizes evaporation and runoff. As a result, it enhances water efficiency significantly. Farmers report higher crop yield when using drip system as compared to the flood system or other systems of the irrigation. So you can see the lesser land leveling. So lesser land leveling is required before the installation of the drip irrigation system. So that here you can see the drip irrigation methods in India adopted in vegetable crops like watermelon, muskmelon, and other crops, important high value crops. Crop rotation and legumes. So in legume you can grow soybean, pulses, oilseed crop, legume crop, etc. So here you can see the crop rotation, wheat crop, maize crop, and groundnut crop, or soybean crop you can grow, or cowpea crop you can grow, or you can grow green crop. So you remember that in 1 year cycle, at least you should have to include pulses, legumes, oilseed crops, which are fix the atmospheric nitrogen from the which fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere and add in soil. So we require less chemical fertilizers and soil can be improved in nutrient. So crop rotation, a vital component of natural farming and organic farming. Crop rotation is a vital component of natural and organic farming, offering numerous benefits that contribute to soil health, pest and disease management, and overall farm productivity. Here are some key advantages of crop rotation in organic farming. So prevention of soil depletion, pest and disease management, enhance soil structure and fertility, improve weed management, increase biodiversity and resilience. Biofertilizer, introducing NPK solubilizer. So biofertilizer enhance soil fertility and crop productivity. Biofertilizer nitrogen fixing bacteria, phosphate solubilize and potassium solubilize, increase NPK content in soil and higher crop productivity. Biofertilizer improve physical and chemical properties of soil. Biofertilizer maintain agriculture sustainability. Metabolomics, a paradigm shift in understanding biofertilizer dynamic, soil health and fertility. Biofertilizers, an eco-friendly alternative. So biofertilizer sustainable farming with eco-friendly solution. Long-term benefits, soil microbial diversity and organic matter. Balanced fertilizers, particularly those containing microbial components, offer long-term benefit for soil microbial diversity and organic matter. Increase soil microecological balance, promotion of plant health, enhance microbial community, sustainable agriculture development. So you can see that the effect of different fertilizer on soil microbial diversity in long-term fertilizer experiments. And that experiment has been conducted in China. Long-term balanced fertilization increase soil microbial functional diversity in a P-phosphorus limited paddy soil. The effect of nitrogen fertilization on soil microbial functional genes was mitigated by the addition of phosphorus fertilizer in this phosphorus limited paddy soil, suggesting that balanced chemical fertilization is beneficial to the soil microbial community and its function. हिंदी में देखें तो यह सुझाव देता है कि संतुलित रासायनिक निषेचन मिट्टी के सूक्ष्म जीव समुदाय और इसके कार्यों के लिए फायदेमंद है. So here you can see the results. Effect of different levels of boron and zinc on total bacterial population. So you can see here the rhizosphere and is it non-rhizobial soil. In Nepal, the farmers have low land holding, that is the sole smallholder. So here I will show you balanced fertilizer application boost smallholder incomes in Nepal. So precision nutrient management helps women farmers in Nepal increase crop yield and household incomes by Uttam Kumar in 2020. So agriculture is largely feminized in Nepal, where over 80% of women are employed in this sector. As a result of the skills gap caused by male out migration, many women farmers are now making conscious effort to learn techniques that can help improve yield and generate greater income, such as balanced fertilizer application, with support from the International Maize and Wheat Improvement Center. So you can see that Dharma Devi Chaudhary, right, stands here. So she has grown the cauliflower crop in Nepal, and she obtained the higher crop production because they apply the balanced nutrition to the cauliflower crop as per soil test value. Here you can see that Sehgal Foundation managing soil health through balanced fertilizer application. So here you can see that again in 2023 from Nepal, if we pollute the air, water and soil that keep us alive and well and destroy the biodiversity that allows natural system to function, no amount of money will save us. Therefore, the balanced nutrition is very important. Here you can see that gentleman show keep the balance. So here the balancing is very important. Managing soil health through balanced fertilizer application is very important. Balanced fertilization also keep environmental protection, less pollution, more resilience to climate change. Long-term balanced fertilizers use improve soil health and fertility, prevent excess chemical buildup, less water and air pollution, support sustainable farming practices. So here you can see the icon of the soil layer. Here green plant and no plant, no pollution. Here you can see that. So it is a icon of the different important parameter of the agriculture. So balanced fertilization keep the environmental benefits, environmental protection through balanced fertilizers. So what are the key points? One, reduce nutrient leaching, clean water and air, build soil resilience, better crop tolerance to climate change. Why it is necessary? Because at present there is a global warming. So when we use the balanced nutrition or follow the natural farming, regenerative agriculture or organic farming, then crop remain resilient and fight against the adverse condition of the climate change. Then maintain long-term productivity and food security. So smart agriculture with modern technology for the rice cultivation. So balanced fertilization is equal to higher yield and healthy soil. So imbalanced fertilizer, then low yield and unhealthy soil means degraded soil. So the main point, balanced fertilizers supply all the essential nutrients, improve soil fertility, sustain high yield, prevent nutrient mining and soil degradation. So here the gentleman farmer not maintain the carry out the soil analysis and apply the nutrient as per his wish or the advice of the fertilizer merchant. So you can see the degraded soil. Whereas on my right side, the gentleman apply the nutrient as per soil test value. So here you can see the field is healthy and good crop in its farm. Impact of balanced fertilization, yield increase percentage. So here in this graph, we have shown two bar, one having green, that is balanced fertilization, and red having unbalanced fertilization. So here you can see that the yield increase in green 25 to 40% higher as compared to the unbalanced mean red bar. So here different crops have been grown. Here wheat, then rice, then maize. So I mentioned that is a green is balanced fertilization, then red color bar indicate the unbalanced fertilization. Therefore, the farmers are advised to apply the balanced nutrition for obtaining the higher crop yield. So the farmer get definitely the higher profit from their farming. So what is the impact of the balanced fertilization? So cost benefit ratio, profit, fertilizer waste. So balanced fertilization is equal to higher profit and sustainability, higher yield and quality crops, reduced fertilizer losses, nutrient efficiency, better soil health and environment, improve cost benefit ratio for farmers. So farmers are getting more benefit in farming because the productivity is increasing of the crops. So farmer get more money, so more profit. So balanced fertilization gives more income with less waste. So what is the social impact of balanced fertilization? So social benefit of balanced fertilization: better income for farmers, healthy and nutritious food for society, sustainable farming practices, improve rural livelihood. So the livelihood of the rural area has been increased and the farmers are live and take balanced foods. They teach their children and they live healthy. So now we will see the conclusion. So carry out the soil test, apply right, save soil and earn more. Farmer success story. Conclusion: Mr. Sundarajan from Coimbatore, he has grown hybrid Napier. So there is an initial challenge. Land has been barren for years. Highly saline water, TDS 5500, EC 8700, soil organic carbon 0.5%, excess zinc, high summer heat 42 degrees centigrade, water scarcity in the first 4 weeks. Drip irrigation is possible only after 2 months. So result, you can see that yield increase plus 30% compared to previous season, reduce fertilizer waste, cost saving, improve income and soil health. So test, apply right time the fertilizer, save soil, earn more money. So here I have depicted the YouTube of video. So super napier planted in highly saline soils of Coimbatore, India in very adverse conditions, although it looks like the super napier growth of 100 days, 10 feet height and 30 to 40 kilos per plant, and he obtained 27 tons green powder in first cutting. And that farmers have sent me the soil and water samples, and I have advised which nutrients are required to add in the soil. So you can see here the YouTube. When you click it, then you can see the YouTube video. So thank you very much. So contact for consultancy. I am Dr. P.C. Patel, consultant, retired research scientist, Anand Agriculture University, Gujarat, India. My WhatsApp number +91 99090221116. Email patelpc12@gmail.com. Here it is my website link, then my channel link @PCP Anand _ soil health, and it is a QR code of my channel. So please subscribe my YouTube channels, and if you have any problem related to balanced nutrition or balanced fertilization, then you can contact me. So thank you very much.